we're going to talk about conditions with Aaron. This will be good news for surfers. Not so good news for folks fighting those fires.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so coming up Friday into Saturday, there is going to be an increase in the wave action around the coastal areas of Atlantic Nova Scotia. Now, my fine print is that increase in wave action can be dangerous because some of those near coastal breaking waves could actually be up between 6 and 10 feet, and there also could be an increase in rip currents as well.
And of course, the winds that come with it.
Yeah, now the winds on Friday look like they'll be out of the northeast and picking up in the vicinity of the southwest of Nova Scotia to maybe include some gusts of 30 to 50 kilometers per hour. So blustery again. That, of course, is not great news for the ongoing wildfire situations. I mean, if we didn't have wildfires, we weren't so dry, those type of winds really wouldn't be much of an issue for us, but they are picking up so far in the forecast to be a little bit blustery. Now, Aaron is currently a Category 2 hurricane. As we talked about earlier, though, it has become a much larger storm system. The overall track hasn't changed too much. It's going to be taking a path up between the coastlines of areas like the Carolinas and Bermuda, and then taking a sharp turn off towards the northeast. So holding far to the south and the east in the Maritimes, while most of the associated weather will be well offshore, including rain, which we could have used if we'd caught some of the outskirts of the rain with this weather system, but that doesn't look like it is likely. Some of the outermost marine areas are going to have to be careful about some dangerous marine conditions developing Friday into Saturday. Could be some storm force, some tropical storm force winds, dangerous sea state as well. But back to the waves, they're going to become dangerous around some of the outermost islands in the Carolinas on Thursday, and they're actually underneath the tropical storm warning and even a storm surge warning. The National Hurricane Center is saying that water levels could come up 2 to 4 feet in areas that are otherwise typically dry because of the large waves from the storm. Now, things don't look like they're going to be quite that bad here for Nova Scotia, but on Friday, an increase in the waves, and that looks like it's going to be around for Saturday. As I mentioned, some of the near coastal waves breaking could break between around 6 and 10 feet, talking about significant wave height. Those type of conditions should be improving as we move through Sunday and into Monday of next week. Weather conditions for tonight around the Maritimes, partly cloudy conditions expected. Tomorrow, a little bit more cloud cover around. We'll call it cloudy periods for New Brunswick, much of Nova Scotia, a bit more of a fair weather mix of sun and cloud for Prince Edward Island. Also in the afternoon, it looks like eastern areas of New Brunswick and eastern areas of Nova Scotia, including Cape Breton, could get into some more extended sunny breaks. Partly cloudy conditions expected Wednesday evening and at night. Winds for tomorrow will decrease. They're going to be variable in direction around the Maritimes, but mostly sustained between 10 and 20 kilometers per hour, so not expecting much in the way of issues with the winds on Wednesday. Low temperatures in the forecast for tonight, mostly high single digits and low teens, so a little bit of the cooler side for mid-August. No frost advisories out, though, for tonight because of the increase in cloud cover. Highs in the forecast for tomorrow for northern areas of New Brunswick between 20 and 23 degrees, including 23 at Miramichi and 22 at Grand Falls, and mostly low 20s down through central and southern parts of the province. 21 around Capobello and St. John, 23 at Fredericton, and 21 at Moncton. For Prince Edward Island for tomorrow, high temperatures near 21 for O'Leary, Summerside, Cavendish, Charlottetown, then 20 for Montague and 19 at Surrey. For Cape Breton, 19 for Shettycamp and 20 for Sydney and Inverness, 22 near Bedeck and Port Hawkesbury, the North Shore of Nova Scotia, New Glasgow, Antigonish. Most highs around 21, 22 degrees on the eastern shore, low 20s as well. 22 for Amherst and Truro for tomorrow. 21 for the city centers, Halifax and Dartmouth. 20 at Lunenburg. 20 to 21 degrees heading down the south shore in the southwest coastal areas close to 19, and 23 degrees for the Annapolis Valley. Taking a look at the 7-day outlook for New Brunswick, conditions remaining relatively dry over the next several days. The next chance, higher chance for the Maritimes to see some widespread rain showers Monday of next week, as a cold front looks like it's going to be moving in out of the west. After that, Tuesday, back to a mix of sun and cloud. For Nova Scotia in the forecast, a mix of sun and cloud on Thursday. Aaron is passing offshore that Friday, Saturday time frame. Again, be careful about that increased wave action on the coast. Sunday, a mix of sun and cloud. Rain or showers on Monday, and then a mix of sun and cloud on Tuesday of next week. And for Prince Edward Island, coming up on Thursday, mostly sunny, highs near 23, 21 degrees on Friday with a mix of sun and cloud, 23 on Saturday, up to 25 degrees on Sunday, and then looking at that higher chance of showers at the start of next week, Todd.